Greetings everyone. This is Brinda Murugathasan, teacher, Kilinochchi Thiruviyaru Mahavidyalayam. First of all, I would like to thank Dharmaraja Education Research Conference for giving me this great opportunity. For this research, I have selected the topic Problems in Teaching English as a Second Language in Primary Classes. This study based on primary schools in Karachchi Division, Kilinochchi. The background of the study: teaching English as a second language in primary classes is specifically different. So, the primary teachers are generally trained to teach the core subjects. So, they don't train to teach the English subject. And also, the curriculum does not insist on their proficiency to teach English as a second language. So, when the students enter the secondary level, the majority of them face difficulty in all their language skills. So, and also the impact of scholarship exam, the poor outcome of English as a second language. The rationale: the teaching the right thing at the right stage to the right people is the most important in education sector. So, to teaching a second language, so for grade 6 to 10 years, that means the primary students. So, we have to teach them the second language in that age. So, then only they will be able to adapt into that language and they can learn effectively. The value of study. So, the value is to increase the effectiveness English as a second language in schools and also to prepare students to challenge language barrier in the future. So, in near future, without knowing the English language, they can't do anything successfully. And also to encourage the students to learn ESL. And also we have to analyze the level of teachers and students in terms of ESL, and we have to support for their future development. The literature review. So most of the scholars, they have researched on this under this topic. So they have mentioned there are so many things that will be affecting when they are teaching ESL for the primary classes. So one is the language barrier, and also the resources, lack of resources, and etc. And also methodology. The research design, the studies conduct through a survey. The survey is carried through a primary teachers in Karachchi division of Zonal Education Kilinochchi. This method study was used a mixed method combining quantitative dominated qualitative research where the data are collected from distributing the questionnaire and also observation while they are teaching. Objectives: to explore into the present state of English as a second language in primary classes and to identify the factors that impact in TESOL effectively in primary classes, and also to identify the problems in related to teaching English as a second language, and we have to forward the recommendation to minimize the problems in TESOL in primary classes. So I have taken there are 37 schools in Karachchi division, primary schools. So in their primary schools, there are 325 teachers. But using the cluster sampling method, altogether there are 37 schools. So according to the cluster sampling techniques, one primary teacher has been selected from each school and gather the data from the respective of the school using the questionnaire. So 37 teachers has been questionnaire and also observed. So data collection, one teacher from each school selected randomly and given a questionnaire. That questionnaire consists of 80% closed and 20% open questions. So where they can share their opinions in the open question section, and also observation while they were teaching. And data analysis, quantitative as well as qualitative. So quantitative dominated mixed qualitative method used to analyze the data which was gathered from the questionnaire, and also we used database management system, and Microsoft Excel software application. So these are some findings. Uh, when I asked the questions about to know about their experience in teaching in the primary classes, 62% of teachers are in that career more than 5 years, and 24 teachers more than 3 to 5 years. I mean, in between 3 to 5 years. So when I asked how confident you are teaching English for your students, so 65 majority of students, 65 percentage of teachers, they say they are not even very good or very weak. They are in a moderate level. And also students' interest in learning and doing homework, that also um, not that much level. That means interest in doing homework, they don't like to do the homeworks at home because they don't get any support from their parents. And the using equipments, so the 10% of student teachers, they say that they don't have any equipment, and even though they have, 12% of them, they have said they are not unfamiliar with the equipments, how to use, and also they feel insecure when they are using. So when I ask the questions like, do you all like to follow any courses relating to English language or methodology? And obviously they said yes, 80% of the teachers, they said they need the training or courses. And also the medium of instruction in the classrooms, mostly 51 majority of the teachers, they said they used mother tongue and also English mixed one. And 38% of teachers said they use only the mother tongue as a instruction language. So this is a very dangerous situation in our area. And the findings, the problems related to school facilities, that a majority of children do not have proper seating arrangements in the classroom, which is essential to do the group activity in the classroom. And also there are so many teachers, and most of them are non-English teachers, so they do not follow the suitable methods to teach the language. And pronunciation of the teachers and students need to be improved, whereas they had their studies in Tamil medium and now they are forced to teach English language. And also most of the students had not performed well in the classroom because the preparedness for the classroom learning is very poor. And the study also revealed that the support from parents to motivate English as a second language is weak. And also the primary teachers were not able to use language as a medium of instruction due to their poor competency of English language. So when concluding the poor English language competency of teachers, pupils' mother tongue interference, and incompetent teachers due to lack of in-service training are some of the challenges which face teaching English as a second language. And also over congested classes, insufficient teaching materials, shortage of classrooms, insufficient textbooks, and also lack of technical equipment. And the main thing is a very poor motivation. So here the picture shows in one of other country, the students are giving them a reward every month, but we don't give like that. So the recommendation I can recommend, like the Ministry of Education, provincial or national, should provide training to the non-English primary teachers on English language teaching methodology, and also government should take measures to improve students' attitude towards academic work by providing adequate teaching and learning materials. And at least one English professionally qualified teacher for the primary classes should be appointed. And also, the weightage of question in English language in the scholarship examination papers should be increased. Then only they will be focused on English language. And also the department authority should be more involved in the process of EL classroom activities in schools and should provide necessary arrangement to improve the effectiveness of teaching learning process. And also teachers need the training on using modern electronic equipments such as multimedia projector, and also they should train to handle the equipment. So then only during this pandemic situation, these are all these are will help them to increase their teaching and learning process. And also the primary AD and ISA need to examine the process of EL classroom activities in their uh, schools, I mean in under their zonal level. And also the strict students teacher ratio should be maintained. Thank you for your time.